Hello everyone, Other Helmet Guy here, and today we're diving into an idea that could have happened if Azrael's story wasn't left unfinished. In Batman, Arkham Knight, his character was built up with mystery, prophecy, and a clear purpose, yet his arc ends right when it becomes interesting. So here's the question. What if the next Arkham game didn't follow Bruce Wayne, but instead followed the one person trained to replace him? Azrael wasn't just another side character. He was shaped by the Order of Saint Dumas, physically enhanced, mentally conditioned, and prepared to become Gotham's next champion, whether he wanted to or not. And after breaking free from their control, there was a huge opportunity to continue his journey. A journey that could have become the next chapter in the Arkham series. This sequel would pick up shortly after Arkham Knight. Batman is gone, the GCPD are stretched thin, crime is creeping back into the city, and everyone, from petty gangs to large crime families, is testing Gotham's limits. Azrael returns after defeating the last remnants of the Order of Saint Dumas, fully breaking their mental control over him. He's finally free to choose who he wants to be. But when he arrives in Gotham, he learns the truth. Batman activated Nightfall and disappeared. No one knows where he is. No one knows if he's alive. And Gotham is slowly falling apart. Azrael decides he won't let the city collapse, but how he saves it depends entirely on the path you choose. With Batman gone, Azrael eventually crosses paths with the Bat family, Nightwing, Red Hood, Robin, and even Oracle watching over the city from above. Instead of standing alone, he chooses to work alongside them, continuing Bruce's legacy and following his strict moral code. In this version of the story, Azrael doesn't try to replace Batman, he tries to honor everything Batman stood for. Together with the family, he focuses on restoring Gotham piece by piece, taking down the rising criminal factions that took advantage of Bruce's disappearance. This path represents Azrael becoming the true successor, proving that he can rise above the influence of the Order of Saint Dumas and stand as a protector instead of a weapon. Even though Azrael follows Batman's code in this path, his fighting style is still completely different. He's sharper, faster, and more aggressive than Bruce, relying on precision, discipline, and his combat training from the Order. Gameplay would reflect those differences. Combat style. Azrael would have a more controlled, knight-like fighting style, using swift blade-based moves without killing. His takedowns would be powerful but non-lethal, inspired by Batman but executed with Azrael's unique technique. Suit evolution. As he earns trust from the Bat family, his suit transitions from his original Dumas armor into something more symbolic, a hybrid between the Arkham Knight suit and a new, successor, design, representing his growth. Gadgets. He would use a smaller but specialized set of tools, reinforced gauntlets for safe blade deflections, enhanced glide boosters, smoke sanctity bombs, a modified grapnel based on Batman's tech, team coordination. Because he works with the Bat family, dual takedowns return, but with Azrael's own twist. Nightwing uses acrobatics, Red Hood uses shock rounds, and Azrael combines discipline with precise strikes. As Gotham rebuilds, Azrael becomes a symbol of stability, not by replacing Batman, but by supporting the family he left behind. He stops gang wars, rescues civilians, shuts down crime networks, and maintains the no-killing rule no matter how violent the city gets. Over time, even the GCPD grows to trust him, slowly seeing him as the new guardian of Gotham. This route shows that Azrael can rise above his past, choosing discipline, honor, and responsibility instead of the prophecy forced on him. In this path, Azrael chooses to follow his own code, becoming an antihero who does whatever it takes to stop Gotham's worst criminals. He's not interested in Batman's rules. He follows his own sense of justice, striking harder and pushing further than the Dark Knight ever did. Azrael targets the city's most dangerous threats, major crime organizations, corrupt politicians, powerful gang leaders, and police officers who abuse their positions. He doesn't just stop crime, he dismantles it at the source. This mindset catches the attention of Red Hood, someone who understands Azrael's approach better than anyone. Red Hood becomes his closest ally, supporting the idea that Gotham's endless cycle can only change if someone is willing to go further than Batman ever allowed. Together, they form a brutal and efficient partnership, cleaning up Gotham one operation at a time, striking fast and disappearing before anyone can react. But Azrael's methods quickly put him at odds with the Bat family. Nightwing, Robin, and Oracle confront him multiple times, warning that stepping over the line could tear the city apart. Azrael listens, but refuses to back down. He believes their way hasn't worked. The same criminals return, the same chaos repeats. Someone has to make a real change. So when the Bat family tries to stop him, Azrael stands his ground. He fights them without hesitation, but never aims to end their lives. Every clash becomes a statement. Your way isn't fixing Gotham. Mine will. The gameplay in this path becomes more intense and more aggressive. Combat. Azrael's finishers become more forceful and severe, designed to incapacitate enemies for good. He uses blade-based takedowns and heavy strikes, showing no restraint against major threats. Stealth. Stealth is more ruthless. Silent takedowns. Intimidation-based interrogations. Fear tactics that cause enemies to panic. Allies. Red Hood joins for dual takedowns, using non-lethal but high-impact rounds alongside Azrael's precision strikes. Reputation system. GCPD sees him as a dangerous vigilante. Criminals fear him more than Batman. The Bat family grows more divided as he escalates. This route highlights a harsh truth. Gotham can be changed, but with consequences. Azrael is not out to dominate the city or destroy it. He simply believes that sometimes tough decisions must be made to protect innocent lives. He becomes a guardian the city fears, but one some people quietly believe Gotham might actually need. In this final path, Azrael fully embraces the destiny the Order of Saint Dumas created for him. Instead of resisting their control, he accepts it, becoming the ultimate weapon they always intended him to be. Under the Order's influence, Azrael returns to Gotham not as a protector, but as a conqueror. His mission is no longer to save the city, it's to reshape it. To wipe out corruption, crime, and resistance until Gotham becomes the city the Order has planned for generations. No mercy, no hesitation, no restraint. Azrael stands as the Order's chosen knight, leading their warriors into Gotham. He fights alongside elite Dumas operatives, assassin monks, heavily armed enforcers, and specialized warriors trained just like him. His transformation is complete. His armor becomes darker, marked with ritual symbols and glowing embers. His blade ignites with the Order's burning energy. His mindset shifts into a cold, focused, prophecy-driven force. Azrael is no longer a man choosing his path. He is the prophecy made real. With this path, everyone becomes the enemy. Azrael tears through Gotham's criminal organizations, eliminating gangs and syndicates with ruthless precision. He targets corrupt politicians, judges, and entire police units, believing that anyone standing against the Order is part of the city's decay. Ninja clans rise to stop him. Supervillains unite out of survival. The Bat family becomes Gotham's last resistance, refusing to let the city fall under the Order's control. Azrael fights them all, and unlike the other routes, he has no problem taking out anyone who stands in his way. This path transforms the entire gameplay experience. Full lethality. Every takedown is final. Every stealth strike is silent and unforgiving. His burning blade cuts through enemies instantly. Ritual suit upgrades. His armor evolves with each victory, gaining enhanced strength, energy boosters, ritual markings, ember-like wings during glide attacks. Order command system. Azrael can command Dumas warriors to purge hostile areas, eliminate threats, hold territory, overtake enemy strongholds. Gotham slowly becomes a city under the Order's control. As their influence spreads, the city collapses into fear. Landmarks become fortified strongholds. Street corners turn into Order-controlled zones. Gotham begins to transform into the Order's dominion, reshaped exactly how they envisioned it. The Bat family makes one last attempt to stop Azrael. Nightwing leads the strike, Red Hood refuses to stand down, and Robin tries to reach the man buried under the armor. But Azrael has gone too far. He labels them enemies of the Order. He fights without holding back. And in this route, the prophecy is completed. Azrael conquers Gotham. This path shows the darkest possible future. Azrael doesn't save Gotham. He rebuilds it in the Order's image. The city becomes a realm of fear, fire, and absolute control, ruled by the knight who once had a choice, but surrendered it. With Batman gone, Gotham becomes vulnerable to groups that once operated in the shadows. And among all of them, one faction rises to claim the city for themselves. The Court of Owls. This version of the court would be far more deadly than any past interpretation, armed with elite talons, enhanced assassins, and new technology developed while Batman was distracted during the Arkham years. Without Bruce to expose their plans, the court sees an opportunity to finally emerge from the darkness and take control of Gotham, both politically and physically. Azrael, whether as a disciplined hero or a brutal antihero, becomes the one obstacle standing between the city and the court's silent takeover. The Court of Owls makes an excellent villain for Azrael because they represent manipulation and control, themes central to Azrael's own past. Their talons are trained warriors, matching him in skill and brutality. Their goals directly conflict with Azrael's mission to protect or reshape Gotham. They consider Azrael unpredictable, either too righteous, hero path, or too unstable, antihero path. Azrael is a knight of willpower and faith. The court is a society built on deception, wealth, and silent influence. They are complete opposites, making the conflict extremely personal. In the hero path, the court views Azrael as a threat to their secret reign and sends waves of talons to eliminate him. They infiltrate politics, law enforcement, and businesses to weaken the Bat family and gain silent control over Gotham. In the antihero path, the court sees Azrael as a dangerous wildcard, someone killing criminals and disrupting the balance they've maintained for centuries. Instead of trying to manipulate him, they decide to put him down permanently. And finally, in both the antihero and villain routes, Batman himself returns as the secret final boss. He comes back to Gotham shocked by how far Azrael's actions have pushed the city, and he decides he must stop him no matter what. This fight becomes the toughest battle in the entire game. Batman uses every gadget, every counter, and every technique he's mastered across the Arkham series, making the encounter feel almost impossible to win. In the antihero path, defeating him proves that Azrael's way, even if harsh, is the one that Gotham now follows. In the villain path, Azrael goes even further, overpowering Batman completely and ending his legacy once and for all. The choice is yours. So that's what could have been for a sequel to the Arkham series. A story where Azrael rises as the hero, the antihero, or even Gotham's greatest threat. That's just my take on it, but I'd love to hear what you think. What do you guys make of this idea? Let me know in the comment section below, and once again, thanks for watching.